Good.
Oh, Kim's a little more scheduled.
It's okay.
Oh.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the very first Affordably Geeky live on Wednesday mornings. And we have Pamela Stark, which if you guys don't know, what I'm sure you do, by Sincerely Pam on Instagram, Sincerely Pam on YouTube, on her website. She designs fabulous patterns, crochet, and she is also the director of marketing for Furls Crochet Hooks. I'm sure a few of you know what those are. Or the Furls fan club. And she also is co-founder of Crochet Foundry magazine.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for having me today.
Well, thank you for coming, and we'd all give a round of applause. I wish we could hear everybody.
Funny.
So I can't see the chat right now. Who else in the room?
I'm looking. Well, you're the host, my friend, today. You don't
No, that's.
I'm not the host today.
Well, I know, but I must find the chat, the comments.
Usually on Saturday I host all the time, so this is Affordably Geeky. So get it together.
Well, if you see anybody pop up on the comments, let me know. I've got my comments set up here, but oops. Did I make everything go away?
No.
Okay. Okay, good.
No.
Pam, do you do very many lives or Zoom meetings?
Zoom meetings all the time.
All the time.
A large part of my day is chatting with all the different people in the Furls team.
Yeah.
And then, sorry.
Good morning, Lizzie King. It's 5 a.m. there in California. Well, thank you for joining us so early.
That is super early. That's dedication, Lizzie. Thank you for coming. And thank you to everybody who's watching in the replay. Good morning or afternoon, whatever time you're watching this.
Right.
That's one thing I always forget in the shows is that, oh yeah, there are people that might watch this a couple of days from now.
Correct.
Hi, Dawn and Frenchie and Wendy. Good morning. Good morning. I hope everybody has their coffee. I have mine.
Yeah, Elizabeth. Joining.
Hi, Sissy. And I have mine. This is hazelnut. We got our, I ordered a big pack of Amazon, like assorted coffees. So I've been drinking more coffee because I'll see another one that I want to drink out of the Keurig.
And you need to pack too, so that helps.
What's your favorite coffee, Pam?
I mean, I usually go for just a regular dark roast, but I love, like now I'm thinking, okay, now I have to go to Amazon, check out those cake. We just bought a brand new Keurig last week because our old one finally just said its last goodbye. Yeah. And it's just so fancy. So now I find myself making more coffee because I want to press more of the button. It has where you can set it per user. So it memorizes the strength you like and the temperature and
wow.
Oh yeah. So I mean,
oh my gosh, that you got a fancy one.
That's awesome.
That is amazing.
I need to figure out now how to do the like the frothing of the foam right. So I don't know how to yet. I'm a little nervous, but that's my goal. This summer I want to make fancy coffees.
That is awesome. You'll have to tell us all about it. You have to tell me what kind of machine is it?
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh, it's a Keurig something. No tour.
You did not take John Hook.
Hold on just a sec. I'm taking it off right now.
I told you that yesterday.
I know, but I forgot. There we go. Thanks. We're good. And I didn't make another overlay. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Pam. I do lives with the yarn hookers too. And I forgot to take the banner off or the overlay.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Because I was like, who that. Yep.
Good morning, Julie. Yeah, Julie let us know. Julie's one of the yarn hookers, and she's in the audience right now, or in the chat. Hey, Debbie. Good morning.
Ooh.
Oh, Frenchie says, Kim got the Crochet Every Way Stitch Dictionary for $18, down from almost $40.
Job.
That is good.
Yeah.
Oh, Julie says it's kind of funny because we kind of looked like the yarn hookers this morning. Well, yes, because there are three of us.
Okay.
And there are three of us. Pam, the yarn hookers are another. I'm sure you've seen me post about it.
Oh, for sure.
That's Julie and Mel, and usually we do our yarn hooker lives on Saturday evenings, but for the next 2 weeks we're off.
Okay.
Yeah, we're taking a vacation.
Oh, good for you. I think in this business, definitely when you're your own, designers or bloggers or YouTubers, it's really hard to remember to take vacation, to take time off and just,
Yeah.
Right, because when we're on vacation, I like to crochet. So the lines are blurred.
Absolutely agree with that. Absolutely.
What you working on, Kim?
Oh, I'm working on my Spectrum cardigan still.
Oh, so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I love the rainbow colors.
What yarn is that?
This Summer's Kiss by Lion Brand.
Oh, wow.
I'm color controlling every row.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, this has actually been discontinued recently, but they had it at Christmas tree shop for $1.99 a skein. They had a Lion Brand closeout, and it's actually now on clearance for 99 cents a skein there.
We don't get a lot of the Lion Brand yarns up here in Canada. I find like we have to order most of them in. So a lot of times I'll see something like that looks amazing. And then like, oh yeah, it's discontinued. Like, of course it is.
So now what are the big brands in Canada? Is it that much different than here in the US?
It is. I mean, we have Michael's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's pretty much it. There's no Joanne, there's no Hobby Lobby, I just saw a post from Joanne though that they're now shipping to Canada.
Yeah,
so that's exciting.
Crafty Yarn Owl Darla just posted a video yesterday about her shipping experience. She's in Canada from Joanne's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of places will ship here. Like, I mean, Lion Brand will ship here.
mm-hmm.
I order a lot from We Crochet. You mostly have to order in. If depending on how your Michael's is, Walmart has a yarn selection. I mean, mine doesn't really. It's like
you don't order from the Spin Right factory.
No, I never thought to.
Well, I don't know. That's probably not close to you because that's in the middle of the country, isn't it?
It's in Ontario, I think.
Are you in Ontario?
I am in Ontario, yeah. I'm in Northern Ontario.
Now, which part of Canada is Ontario in? I'm probably with Canada like you are with the US.
It's like the big one in the middle. So we're like the top of the Great Lakes.
Oh, okay.
So you're basically just barely in the Eastern time zone.
Right.
Yeah. So she's more towards you than me.
Okay, so like in between us, but higher.
So we border with like Michigan and New York and probably somewhere else. I'm really bad at geography.
That's
really
okay.
bad.
Yeah. So the Spin Right factory outlet, just to get on my brand, I'm all about things being affordable. They do big tent sales twice a year, and they do pickups. So you could do a pickup, or they also do shopping in their store where they have some awesome mill end bins from what I've heard and seen online. And they also have sales once a month. So if you,
I need to make a trip.
If you go online,
I'm not close to there.
Oh, their monster balls are buy 3 get 1 free right now, and those are like 2,500 yards a ball.
Those are monsters.
Heather was saying Spin Right is in the middle of farm field. So yeah, it's in southern Ontario. So that would be, I'm about 4 hours north of Toronto.
Okay.
apparently I tell distance and time like a lot of people up here. So we're about 4 hours. North
Yeah,
of Toronto.
that makes sense. That's understandable. That's relatable.
You know, depending on how fast you drive. I could talk in kilometers, I suppose, but
I wouldn't understand that.
time is a little, yeah. So it is, it would be a trip. It would be like an overnight somewhere. Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
right.
not that I wouldn't do that for yarn. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah.
I
There's a Mary Maxim also ships from Canada, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a bunch of Mary Maxim yarn as well.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I love their mellow spun.
I love their
so soft.
Yeah, I have some of that, and I absolutely love it. I got to tell you, Michael, is your Michael's in Canada having the grab bags right now?
I didn't see any when I was there, but I was there a few days ago because things are just opening up again. Like we can finally go into the stores now. Some of them, the ones where you have an outside entrance. Mm-hmm. And I went in there and their shelves were empty. Like everything. I think everybody just piled in as soon as it opened up and just bought everything is what it looks like. So I walked out empty handed, and I don't think that's ever happened at Michael's before.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen with me either, ever.
So, I mean, like, it was empty.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, I went to Michael's on Sunday and found grab bags that had yarn in them. And
Blue, you're a lucky
got a bunch. Yeah. It is do you have loops and threads in Canada?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
We have loops and threads. We have which has really upped their game in the past few years.
They have. I've noticed that.
Amazing. I used to use their Impeccable quite a bit. Charisma, because that was the only bulky yarn I could find here.
Oh,
yeah. Because I was afraid to ship before because I didn't know what I would get or how long it would take, especially to come up here. And then all of a sudden I was noticing at Michael's as the seasons would go and they would change over their yarn and like the selections would get bigger and then they would get better. And then the colors were amazing. And then they slowly started phasing out a lot of the Lion brand I found up here anyway, to make more room for all the new Impeccable lines that they were carrying. So
yeah. Lion brand is at Joann's in America.
Oh.
I have Lion brand at both Joann's and Michael's. Maybe it depends on region.
Could be.
It sounds like a lot of people are not finding their mystery bags in Michael's up here. So I think there's a few Canadians watching with me, so they know what I'm talking about. They know what I'm talking about. The struggle of, you know, like our dollar stores are starting to finally get a little bit of yarn, but it's not like what I see when I see yarn hauls down there from like Dollar Trees or, you know, whatever the stores are. And I'm just thinking like, holy, that's like incredible what you're able to find. And I've never had that luck up here.
Hello.
Right. Well, let's say hi to people in the chat. Melly Cat says, where I am in Canada, they are not doing grab bags. Okay, the U.S. stores often do sales that we never see here.
Yeah. I think it doesn't last up here long enough to do grab bags.
Yeah.
My theory.
Yeah. Now, have you guys been having the hot weather?
We, yes. So where I am, not so much, but British Columbia, so that's on the West Coast, they had record-breaking days where it was heat that was never seen in Canada before. So we were hitting, I think they were doing close to like 50 Celsius, which I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I'm just going to Google it really quick.
Yeah.
I know it's the kind of heat where even in the US it's hot. 50
Celsius?
Yes.
That's hot.
122.
What?
Fahrenheit.
Where you were?
Gosh.
Not in Ontario, but in BC. It was like with the humidity and the
Where the fire was. There's a fire in Canada because of the heat.
Oh, wow. Now, I know in Seattle it was like up to 117. My sister lives
in Seattle is right
below. Yeah.
So it was the same weather system, I would imagine.
That is nuts. That is so crazy.
I could be rounding up. I just remember it was like such an extraordinary number
No,
that I didn't
Yeah.
believe it. Like usually, like we can get cold here, like minus, oh gosh, cold. Like I don't even think it matters.
Ridiculous minus ridiculous.
Can't go out. Yeah.
That's why all the yarn goes fast.
Right? You would think up here we need that yarn.
That's right.
But
Oh,
yeah.
let's see. Hey, Heather. Heather is from, now, Heather, you're from Ontario, right?
Heather's 3 hours from Spinrite.
3 hours from Spinrite. Okay. Heather says our dollar stores are a joke. $4 a ball for Red Heart.
mhm.
That's, I mean,
No, thank
We
you.
even Red Heart, there's a lot of Red Heart we don't get up here, which is interesting since we have a Spinrite factory. But we like Red Heart with love. I just did a project with Moogly last month, and I was doing the Afghan square crochet along.
yeah.
And they shipped me the yarn I needed, but not all the colors that I needed. Like
Mhm.
I got the accent colors, but not the
That sucks.
The
it
whole
was-
colors.
not the actual color I needed, which was fine. So I went to a store here called Rossi.
Mhm.
I don't even know if it's a chain. It's the only one I've seen it. But they sell Red Heart with Love, which was the yarn we're using specifically for the crochet along. We can't buy it anywhere else, or at least I can't here in Sudbury. But they sell it for $12 a ball.
Holy.
So
Wow. That's not good.
no, it's not.
Jeez.
Not good at all.
I wouldn't even pay $5 for Red Heart with Love. Please.
It's a hot commodity up here.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to change my my business model a little bit, and I think I need to start selling some of this stuff up here. I need
Yeah,
to wholesale some things.
That would be, you'd be a millionaire.
We do. We also have a Yarn Canada up here as well. I'm not sure if any of my fellow Canadians have used that, but I've received yarn from there before, which is really great as well. So it keeps the shipping costs down, and we get a couple more yarns that we wouldn't normally have.
Yeah, I love what Tiffany Yarn Mood says. I felt 122 once in an Egyptian desert, funnily in a town called Hot.
That's weird.
Living up to its name for sure.
That's funny. And let's see who else. Barbara just came in, and Debbie, and
Oh, and hey, welcome to the lurkers out there.
yes, welcome everybody who's not chatting.
Right. Maybe they're working.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see what we've been in 17. I think we've got a lot of people in. Hey, everyone. For those of you who have come in since we first came on, this is Pamela Stark from By Sincerely Pam.
Mhm.
And she designs fabulous patterns. She's also the director of marketing for Furls, and she's co-founder of Crochet Foundry magazine.
That's me.
So yeah, so let's get down to some questions.
Please.
How do you find time to do anything?
I don't. I don't.
Like-
I also only, 24 hours in a day. You really can't stretch the time. I have 2 young kids. We're finally getting out of this pandemic a little bit, which has been put an extra layer onto the time crunch that I think a lot of us feel. I don't sleep a lot. I don't have a good answer. I really don't. I wish I did. I think I'm trying to do less now. So I think the whole, trying to maximize your time and trying to, there's like all these things like buzzwords that people use a lot that I think are just baloney for the most part. I think doing less is better. I don't recommend running 3 jobs. I just
That's what I was going to say. What you're doing is 3 full-time jobs. No, 4, because you have your family and your kids, and that's another that tends to get overlooked in the job description thing with when you're a mom. It's like, oh yeah, plus I'm raising humans.
Yeah. So my husband, he works from home now. He started in March, and he works for Furls now as well. So I brought him over to the dark.
Oh, the dark side.
So the intention was for him to come and help me with my business, was what was going to happen. I was just starting a YouTube channel, and I was starting, all of these things. And he was my videographer, and he's wonderfully talented. And, but then as soon as he stopped, lockdown started. And then he's been just like full-time dad, helping the kids through school and doing
That's wonderful. And that
keep working. Yeah.
That is wonderful. Wow.
And now he is the videographer for Furls. So all those like ads that you see, he's the one that creates all those ads. Yeah.
Well, tell him he's doing a great job, because I love those ads.
It's interesting because we don't get the ads up in Canada. So it's funny that as the director of marketing, I'm coming up with a lot of these concepts and ideas.
Right.
My husband's filming all the videos and editing things and putting those together. And then we don't see them like out in the real world. We
Wow.
there, and then we just kind of
that's weird.
Start on the next one. It's interesting, right? So, but we don't have a warehouse in Canada yet. So as soon as we get one up here, we'll be seeing a lot more of those up here too.
Oh, it looks like Lizzie has a question for you. She says, Pam, do you do yarn reviews from We Crochet?
I do. I love We Crochet. I could talk about We Crochet all day too.
Yeah, because I would love to hear about We Crochet all day.
I almost exclusively use their yarn. Like that's how much I love it. I don't know. What do you want to know? Like I seriously get so excited talking about yarn and hooks. I could talk forever.
With We Crochet, haven't ordered from them before. Just the first. So what would you say is their like horse yarn?
Pardon me?
A workhorse yarn. They're
Brava.
like, okay. So
Brava's their acrylic. It's available in like a million colors. It feels like it is really affordable. You can even get it in like huge, giant. It's called Brava 500, and it's just they're massive. And it comes in sport, worsted, bulky. Like there's all the different weights. The colors are gorgeous. Thank you, Maureen.
I need to try that. I've seen everybody that's been using We Crochet yarn on Instagram, and I just love it. I'm like, maybe I should get some of that.
They even come in like little mini skeins of yarn.
Try them out.
Oh, I like that.
They're so much fun. Like they're so much fun. We use it a lot in Crochet Foundry magazine, Brava. I also highly recommend their if you like wool, I like wool of the Andes. I think I'm using it here, making a little sweater for my daughter. I use that a lot, but my heart and soul belongs to Hawthorne. So if you like fingering weight yarns, which I do, it is just beautiful. Just beautiful.
Okay, now Pam, you're the official yarn enabler this morning. The sales in We Crochet are going to go up today.
I don't know if it's still on, but they were having like a 60% off summer sale. I should have checked before coming on. They were doing that though.
Wow.
Their sales they're related to Knit Picks, right?
Yeah, they're their sister company. Yeah.
Okay. I've ordered from Knit Picks before.
Same yarn.
Okay. 60% off sale right now, I think on DK and something else. I think there is a sale still going on. It's a summer sale. It's a different one like every week right now.
Yeah. I love what Maureen says. She says the ads in the recent sale has worked. I approve. Just purchase 5 hooks. Oh my gosh.
Awesome. Hi, Dee. How are you?
Hi, Granny Dee. And let's see if anybody else has come in. Hi, Christina. Life in Stitches.
Liz has a question. I want first online purchase and want to know which fingering yarn to buy for sweaters.
So the fingering yarns I've often gravitate to when it comes, because I mostly make garments. So Hawthorne is a big one for me. The other one is Palette. There's 150 some different colors to choose from. Like, I mean, you want a color, you want to do a gradient, you want to do anything. I can't show you. I'm using it for the fall edition of Crochet Foundry. And I'm double stranding it in gradients all the way. Oh, it's so pretty. It is so pretty.
Ooh.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
You've just given me several ideas. I never thought of gradienting.
So I double stranded it
Wow.
with a solid. Hold, can I show you? Can I get my yarn and show
Oh,
you?
yes.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
Yarn.
So
Oh, look at that. Hold on. Move your head again for a second.
what's that?
Move your head. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Rainbow furls. I'm
It's
sorry.
it's a Pride Furls fan.
Sorry. I'm like, ooh,
So,
That
that's awesome.
or if you saw my shorts, I'm all.
wow.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You guys in the chat, what do you think?
I was just like, ooh.
Granny D always says, Granny D's the knit purl and squirrel with Granny D. If you have any furls you don't want, she is a home for all unwanted furls.
I have you have no idea how many Furls hooks I have. But this is, do you see the different colors of palette here?
Yes.
I guess you're getting a sneak peek of our fall colors.
Oh my goodness.
We do a different color palette every season.
Wow.
So when I said I did a gradient, like there's, what else do I have in here? Some scissors.
And all of these colors are going to be in one sweater?
Not
Or
even
one
color.
one project.
One project, yeah.
That's beautiful.
So
Ooh.
and I did another one in a solid color just so you could, if you don't have a yarn collection the size I do, you could also do it in a single color. But this is palette yarn. I don't know if you can.
I can say.
The lighting is not really that great. This has like little flecks of like teal and orange in it.
I see it. Yeah, I do see it.
Oh, so 150 different colors.
Oh
Like,
my gosh.
Yeah, I've used it several times. I keep going back to it because it's just so much fun. I spend more time picking the colors than I do making the actual item.
Wow, drool is actually starting to come down the corners of my mouth.
Yeah. Oh, it's so much fun.
Does it come in just solid colors, or does it come in like?
It comes in, there's other ones where there's like speckles.
Mhm.
So those are your two options for this yarn. But if you like the long color changes, like the self-striping long color changes, I would try Chroma. If you haven't, it's so pretty. There's
Debbie. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say that Chroma yarn is also featured in the fall issue, which you're going to have to wait until September. I'm sorry.
We'll wait patiently. Debbie Loves Yarn says, do they make any in ombre?
They have a new ombre yarn called Wonderfluff. I seriously feel like a spokesperson. They have a new yarn called Wonderfluff Ombre, which is a thicker yarn. You know what? I have some ombre. I have Wonderfluff here. I should just bring my box over.
Yeah, I know. Come on.
Okay, these are the winter yarns.
My mom just popped in the chat.
What's up?
So this is Wonderfluff, but they have an ombre one too. So this is just their regular.
And what's the fiber content of that?
Clouds and like
and marshmallows.
and clouds and marshmallows. It is 70% baby alpaca, 23% nylon, and 7% merino. And it's like a marshmallow cloud. It really is.
That's awesome.
And then,
Oh my gosh. That, I mean, just seeing you squish it is.
it's like, I don't have words. This is another one of my favorites is Billow.
Mhm.
Very nice.
It's so dark. My office is dark. This is merino nylon. This is oh, I have so much yarn here.
Oh, good.
Fur yarn.
Oh, fur. Okay.
So that Big O yarn that I was showing you, I did make a sweater in it for my daughter. With none of the
that is still.
None of the photos that you see of mine have ends woven in. Just
I
don't know if you can see it.
mine is too.
Right? Like it's got all the little.
Yeah. We kind of just tuck them up in there when we're taking pictures.
Photoshop it out.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm
Debbie asks, Do you knit or crochet?
I crochet. I started knitting last weekend. It is so bad. It is so bad. But I'm trying. I'm trying.
Yeah. It's like, you know what? I crochet. It must be just so easy to knit. And I made myself knit a few years ago and try a bunch of new things out. And I ended up loving it, but then I didn't knit for a couple of years and I went back to it and I was like,
I knit first, which is really embarrassing to admit when I say that I can't knit at all. But it was like my grandma taught me when I was a little girl, and like I could knit and purl, and that was it. And then when I picked up a crochet hook 10 years ago, like nothing else mattered. I didn't try anything else. And then now I'm finding I can't hold my needles and my working yarn. Like I can't figure out how to hold it in a way that is comfortable and makes sense. Because I mean, I just want to hold it the way I do a hook and yarn. And there's like an extra stick in there now. And I just don't know what to do with it.
Another stick.
Yeah.
I've lost the other stick. Yeah, that's the thing. If you lose one, it's not like you can go grab a different hook.
Right. And I have new needles here from Furls. So like I was like, oh, I should try it again. Pardon me?
I forget that Furls has knitting needles.
Yeah, we do. So and they're really pretty. And I was like, I would love to use this in a photo because I'm always thinking Instagram. And
always, yeah.
No, because it doesn't matter how pretty your needles are if your project looks like, what you grew up on it. So
right, yeah,
really bad. I actually posted a picture of it in my stories on the weekend.
Did you really? Oh, is it in the highlights?
You know what? I probably didn't. I'll share it again after this, and then you guys can see just how beginner it is. I mean, but we all started there, right? Like, you all start with trying to figure out how to do it, which is why I shared it, because I'm like, that's the perfect little swatch.
Oh my God. So everybody in the chat, or if you're watching on the replay, go over to Instagram to By Sincerely Pam. In the stories, you're going to get to see a picture of her knitting project.
That's awesome.
I love it.
Yeah. And I started Tunisian crocheting on the weekend as well, because we also have Tunisian hooks, which that felt better. That felt
Sure loves Tunisian.
Mm-hmm.
Love Tunisian crochet.
Oh, I see that I'm going to be really diving into that soon. It was so much fun.
Now, have you tried Mosaic crochet?
I haven't. It's on my list. I haven't.
It is. Get addicted to that. I get addicted to every new thing I try in crochet, and then it's like, when am I going to find time to do this?
No. And then all the projects start piling up because there are thoughts like you can't keep up with all the ideas you have.
Exactly.
Debbie says continental style knitting is closest to crochet.
I think that's what I was attempting.
Now, is continental when you just kind of keep everything close?
I think it's when you hold. You know what? I might have just been making that up. I don't actually know. I'll be honest. I think that
something is throwing and something is continental, and
I find like when I'm crocheting, like I'll hold my hook in my right hand and then I hold my working yarn in my left, right? And then I scoop the yarn and do all that stuff. But when I'm knitting, this is with two hooks, I'm sorry. I find that like I want to hold this one, like the one that I would normally use for crocheting, kind of against me, and then use my right hand to yarn over.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's picking. Is that called picking?
It's called picking. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like anything I should be doing. It feels really unnatural and like the most time-consuming way to do anything is what it feels like.
Yeah. Oh, Whisper just said she's going to lay back down and listen while we're talking. Okay. That sounds good, Whisper.
Best moderator ever.
What?
Moderator ever.
That's right. That is. I don't have. I haven't figured out how to put moderators on my.
Never mind, Whisper.
On my StreamYard. So I was like, what moderator?
But I wasn't hosting. Never mind. And Steven came over and he goes, "Why aren't you over there? Why are you in the middle?" I'm like, because I'm not just here. Take this ball, take this huge thing of Cheez-Its that now is filled with scrap yarn balls, and go play in the other room. Good.
Good morning, Carol. It's called
Picking.
Okay, yes, I'm a picker. That means I'm a picker.
Okay.
Is that how you do it as well?
Yeah.
I figured I'll figure it out. I mean, there's enough YouTube videos now. I didn't realize there were YouTube videos when I learned how to crochet.
Yeah. That's wow.
You said you learned like 7 years, right?
10 years ago. Yeah. I don't even remember how I did it. It was a bit of a mess at first too. Like I was trying to make like a washcloth, and it ended up as a triangle because I realized I was copying the first.
But guess what? It still worked as a washcloth.
You can still use it.
So it wasn't until I bought a book, Crocheting for Dummies.
Oh,
yeah. And because it would show me, like, it actually had the outlines of all the stitches, right? So I could see exactly where to place my hook. So and then it was like game on from there.
Yeah. Lizzie says, Pam, I'm going to go to your channel later after the live.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Yeah, for everybody who wants to go check out Pam's YouTube channel, it's right down in the description.
Probably put something new on it. But again, like the time thing, right? Like it takes so hard.
It takes time. So how long have you had your YouTube channel?
I think it says it's been a few years, but we only started using it a year ago.
Okay.
So we started, when I say we, my husband and I, because he was the one filming all the stuff. So we started off just doing like some promotional videos just to show like that I have a new pattern. And then there's like a few little tutorials that will help you along in a pattern that you would find usually on the blog.
Yeah. That's right. I was looking at your blog last night. I love your blog. I love how simple it is. It's just very easy to find everything. And it's very pretty. I think people who have been on Instagram tend to make their blogs very visually appealing.
I love calm, soothing. You know what I mean? Like I do like my blog definitely is my happy place. Like I love the feeling and the aesthetic of it. I often want to change it up because I also really like change and trying new things. But it means a lot to me that you say that, because I was very intentional with the elements that I chose for it. And I didn't think of it as like an Instagrammer making a blog. Now,
did you start your blog first, or did you have your Instagram first?
I had Instagram first because I was a paid pattern designer first. And so I didn't realize that I'm not very tech savvy, like at all. So the thought of even starting a blog was so overwhelming. I had like my domain and everything for years before I even touched it. And then a friend of mine, Jennifer Pyong from A Crocheted Simplicity, she I love her so much. She actually went in and built my website for me one day because she was like, I'm so tired of you just.
Wow.
So she's like, it's not that hard. And I'm like, I don't even know where to start. So she just went in and like did a couple things and she's like, there, it's done. And I was like, oh,
that's
okay.
Friends.
So, wow. I mean, yeah, I have some amazing friends in the industry who have really, really helped me out. And
that is great.
Yeah, she really, really helped me out a lot. And she has the most beautiful patterns. If you haven't checked out her Instagram or blog, A Crocheted Simplicity.
Crochet. Oh yeah. I follow her on Instagram. Yeah.
Amazing stuff.
Awesome.
And so she really helped me out with that. And so my Instagram came from there. From my paid patterns. And then I started with the free stuff. And I was scared. I was really nervous to go to free patterns because I was making a living off of paid.
Right.
And when you start anything, like the only way to make money off of a blog, like, well, not the only way, but the big way is through ads. You have to have the traffic, and then you start off with AdSense, which pays pennies a day.
Oh yeah.
And then After that, you have to qualify, right, for the different ad partners, I guess or the Mediavine or AdThrive or
you have to prove your traffic.
That's right.
I'm still working on my blog, so I haven't learned all that stuff yet.
It is a lot. Like it is so much. And then from there, then there was when I was finally getting my feet under me with that, I spent 1 month where all I did was work on blog traffic.
Mm-hmm.
And I did it during the busier season. I think it was in October, and it was me and a couple of friends. And so we did like different this was a few years ago. And like, we put everything we had into figuring out how to drive enough traffic to qualify. So this would have been in late 2020, maybe? No, late 2019.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. The years are like flying by.
Too fast.
And then from there, things just like took off. And then I didn't have to worry so much about the other stuff. But then there's newsletters, and then there's YouTube channels, and there's video tutorials. And then for some reason we decided to start a magazine. And then the pandemic started right when we were starting the magazine. It was it was 1 month later.
I remember that.
Yeah. So
the magazine was the first issue was it last fall?
Summer 2020.
Summer 2020. Okay.
June 2020. So like getting models when you have to stay 2 meters or 6 feet apart.
Right.
We're like, how do we get people together? How do we and then, like it was just trying to figure out all like how to do that. And then like, will anybody even like it? Like we had hoped to sell a couple. But after we put so much time into it, like building another website and another Instagram and another, all of that was, it was a lot. And then, so we were doing it once a quarter, but you're working throughout the quarter.
Right. Oh yeah. Without a doubt, because something like that doesn't come together just once a quarter. You've got to keep on it the whole time.
There's picking the themes, picking the colors, now we do guest designers. So it's picking the designers and shipping them yarn. And like, there's just, it was a lot.
So now as director of marketing, do you, are you in charge of all the social, like the Instagram and for Crochet Foundry or for Furls?
So Crochet Foundry is now owned by Furls.
Owned by Furls. That's really neat.
Helps. Helps quite a bit. So I'm not as involved in Crochet Foundry as I was when I was one of the co-founders of it.
Right.
So I oversee a team of people who are very talented at what they do. And so we do like the email marketing for Furls, all the social media channels, all the advertising, both digital and print, the affiliate marketing, the influencer marketing. And then I kind of oversee graphic design and Crochet Foundry to some extent as well right now. So that's my day-to-day. That's kind of what I'm doing.
Like I said,
promotions and
not enough hours in the day. I mean, I go crazy with just mine. Yeah. With just my YouTube and my Instagram and trying to get everything. Oh, good morning to everybody who is coming in. I'm sorry I haven't been keeping up on the chat at all. I'm so sorry. Let me go back a little ways.
That's my fault. I'm a little chatty.
No, I love it because I want to hear everything. Let's see. I said hi to Carol and Elizabeth and Veronica and Carly and Wendy and Bonnie and Kathleen and Christina and Life and Stitches and Reggie. Reggie, I got to tell you, Reggie's from Germany, and that's J Hook Crochet. And my dad and my son are going to Germany today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm going to go put them on the plane after.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. So they're super excited about that, especially my son. He taught himself how to speak German. So.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah. What did I see back here? Oh, Debbie Loves Yarn asked if she could have your phone number.
I need to do some yarn giveaways soon. I'm getting quite the collection, and it's a little overwhelming.
Yeah. Oh, the yarn. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm going to be moving pretty soon. I said a couple of things like this month.
Sorry about that.
I have got so much yarn to pack. So
when I moved a couple of years ago to where we are now, we moved 4 hours from where we were. So, it was we didn't want to make a lot of trips back and forth. We wanted to do it in one. And I got rid of most of my yarn. I donated it. I gave it away. It was the most freeing feeling ever. And now I try not to keep any yarn that I'm not immediately going to be using. So I have, I don't know if you can see it. My office is pretty messy, so I'm so sorry, but I have a cart. Oh, where am I going? Over here. And each of those bags and baskets has a different project in it that I'm planning for the rest of the year.
That's all you have on hand?
No. These covers are full too. Like it's not. Well, one of them is. One of them's for yarn. The other one's for all my hooks and.
Wow, that is amazing.
A lot of hooks,
Hold
as
on.
you can probably imagine.
Which one is for your hooks?
Well, I brought most of my hooks out, so I have.
Oh, look at that!
And then you're on my case, so I can't really open my case.
It's a hook book.
I have a lot of hooks, more hooks than I can use. I'll admit, but I take a lot of the photos. My husband does all the videography. We have to have a lot of hooks, but these are my new. Do you want to see my newest hooks? Can I show you?
I do. Yes.
So
yes.
We
please.
have every once in a while we get limited edition hooks. So they're only available until they're sold out and then they're gone. And there's 2 we have right now that I'm so in love with, and I just had to get them for myself. So these are our Alpha series. So they're like the original Furls hook. And these are all hand carved by master woodworkers, and they're just beautiful. This is snake wood. I don't know if you can see it.
That is so pretty.
I'll have to get better photos. My lighting down here is awful.
The color's kind of in swirls in the wood.
It's
that's so pretty.
Oh yeah,
there we go.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Isn't that pretty?
It's like my hands tell me I need that right now.
It is so oh my gosh, and it's so smooth. Usually a wood hook has a mild grab to it, which I really like for certain yarns. This one is so smooth though. I don't think it's going to be. I haven't even tried it yet. I need to try it. My husband said I'm not allowed to until he gets video of it first, in case I. And then
Juliet says, this is fascinating. What are your biggest challenges when juggling all of these roles? What is your favorite aspect of all you do?
Oh my gosh. So I don't juggle well. I'll admit. It's Furls takes up most of my time right now. It's a full-time job. It should be a 9 to 5, but I tend to put in a lot more hours just because we're just so busy right now, and there's a lot going on. And I love what I do. It is so much fun. So I usually do Sincerely Pam evenings and weekends when I have some free time. I think probably most people do when it's a hobby or a part-time job. So that's kind of how it is right now. So I used to design a few designs a month. Now it's one is basically what I do. My favorite part, I guess it depends on which job you're talking about. So for Furls, I really do love marketing. I didn't realize how much I loved it until I was put in this position. So I started with Furls last August as the affiliate manager. But it turns out I spent most of my time coming up with these ideas that I really, I just thought would be so cool to do. What I would love Furls to do, because I was a Furls fan first. Then I started working there, and I'm like, it would be really great, or what I had always wanted, or those kinds of things. And so Harrison, the founder of Furls, he kind of one day just kind of sent me a message, said, okay, we just changed your job. You're now the director of marketing. And so not
a bad job title.
It is not a bad job title. And then it was like unleashing the beast. And now I have all these wonderful, I think it's just, when you're a designer, you have ideas. Like, and we talked about as a blogger, and there's so much to do that you can't even take advantage of a lot of the ideas that you have.
Right.
So my favorite part of being the director of marketing for Furls is the fact that when I have an idea, I have this incredible team of people who can execute it.
Yeah.
And it is the most amazing. Like, we just did, I had an idea for pallets of yarn. We did wander pallets a couple of months back, right? Because I was looking at all this yarn that we were getting, our new acrylic yarn, and I thought, like, wouldn't it be so much fun if we had like little color collections put together already? Because it's kind of what I was doing for Crochet Foundry, was coming up with the color palette. I'm like, wouldn't it be really cool if we did that? And then
so you're responsible for the color palettes.
Yeah.
I just got goosebumps.
So those kinds of things are the things that I love doing the most, is just coming up with an idea and seeing it executed is just absolutely fantastic.
Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, I think that would be my most favorite thing too, because I think the number one problem in running my business is I come up with the great ideas, but there's no possible time to do those all myself.
No.
So that's amazing. So how many people do work for Furls? Like,
we just hired a couple of new people. So I think we're at 21.
Wow.
When I started, there were 5.
Wow.
A year ago. So we're picking up. But it's one of those things too. Like, there's so many things we want to do, and so many, wonderful tools we want to bring you, and so many other things we want to be able to do. And so we're slowly building up our team. Well, slowly, it's happening fast, but we're, hopefully now we'll be able to do a lot of the things that we've been wanting to do for a long time, and to do it to the best of our ability.
Right. So that's exciting. It's like we're getting to see Furls grow almost from the very base level.
Yeah, that's celebrated its ninth birthday a couple weeks ago.
Very, very, very exciting.
Yeah. Another great perk is knowing what's coming down the pipeline.
Oh yeah.
Like, I can't lie about that either. Like, we're just planning what kind of hooks we want to release for the remainder of 2021 and then the beginning of 2022. So, I mean, like, that's kind of pretty awesome too.
Oh, and I bet there are just some things that you can't tell anybody, but you know about it, but you're just wanting to tell.
Yeah.
I won't push it any further.
We have a new something coming this Friday.
That's exciting.
May or may not have been something we have been talking about a little bit. Maybe. We have new hooks coming throughout the year. Like, mostly just new colors or woods.
Exciting because we always want the new colors when they come in. It's become an addiction.
It is. Like, you have to have a collection. Like, it's hard not to have a collection. And every time we get a new color in, I was like, I want all the sizes. So, like, our newest, this is our newest Odyssey that we got. It's a navy blue. Like, it has the prettiest sparkle.
That is so pretty.
And I'm a huge blue lover. So,
yes, that is so pretty.
What else did we get? Pisces was our, we've been doing a lot of zodiac sign hooks lately, which has been a lot of fun. So everybody wants their own, depending on what their sign is, right?
Right.
So we have, I can't say it.
Wow. Yeah, I know a couple of people who ordered the complete set of Pisces when it came out, and I was like,
oh, so pretty, right? Like, it's hard to see on the it's got, like, silver metallic swirl through it. Yeah,
my Pisces is out in my car.
I saw some that, because this is I think one of the first hooks we did with a translucent base. Usually the base is a color, and then our manufacturer, like, they hand swirl the. I don't know if you've seen resin pours.
Yes.
So, I love those ones.
Wow.
So they actually like pour and then swirl it, and that's why every single hook is so like you really
different.
don't know what you're gonna get because it's done by hand, and then
pretty.
Virgo, that's my husband's sign.
Yeah,
and then from there they hand turn them, like they're done by hand, which is also why we sell out fast. Like I'll admit it, we sell out fast.
Oh yeah, like a couple of days after something. Yeah,
they're all made by hand to some extent, and so they were kind of limited by how quickly they can be made.
Right.
Which,
Tiffany says, I vote for factory tours as a contest prize, mostly because I live near Furls.
Oh, are you like live near Furls, like Austin or Burbank? Because we have Furls is technically based in Austin, but our Odysseys and our candy shop hooks are made in Burbank, California.
Oh, that's cool. That would be neat to see how they're made.
These are the candy shop ones.
So
right? I think this
now
one
are the different hooks, like the candy shop made in one location and the wooden ones made in another location?
Yes. So Candy Shop and Odyssey are made in California.
Okay.
Then the Resin Hooks, so like our Pride one as well. So I saw someone asking if Pride's going to be all year long. We are trying to get more made. So the Pride hooks have been our most complicated hook so far. It's tough. So I guess when you're pouring, so I'm learning a lot too.
Yeah.
Normally when you pour this resin, you pour it in, like where swirls, and then while it's still liquid, you would pour in the metal or the other colors and swirl them all together. But with these, because you need to have crisp lines, they pour it, they let it set to a certain. It can't be too cold. It can't be too. Then they pour the second color, and then they have to let that semi-set, and then they pour the third color. Like they have so many more steps in the process just to make this one. So we are determined to get this permanently part of the collection all year round and not just in June.
Oh, that would be awesome.
We also want to do more flags. Like anyway, I can't give too much away. The resin hooks and the streamline wood, which are these ones here. They're made by a different manufacturer. We have a really wonderful team who makes these ones. And then we have our alpha hooks, which is these. And these ones are made by a third team. Oh, okay. I got the mirror thing going. So I think that's everything. Yeah, that was 5 different hooks. Yes. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Isn't this one pretty?
Yes, I love that.
Where am I going?
And that's the one thing that I love about the wooden Furls hooks is there is no drag. There's no rough spots. They're completely smooth. And I've used wooden hooks before that will.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I could I mean, I know how they do it, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's so cool. And yeah, they're a combination of Bates and Boy hooks. So they're like kind of took the best of both worlds. And
could you maybe on a bigger size hook? Because you can't really see the.
You're right. Yeah, I have a bigger. This one. Where's?
Oh yeah, that's.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
Yep, that's great. Perfect. Thank you.
It's like a mirror image in here, and I'm just not catching on.
That's fine.
Demi says, I love my Odysseys best. The pearl is amazing. Oh, yeah. Odysseys are my favorites. I love those.
I love my Odysseys for wool and like really lightweight yarns. I always use my Odysseys for those. I find I need them all because I use them for different projects.
Well, yeah, and the thing that I guess non-crochet people don't understand is like you think, oh, yarn and a hook, crochet, but there's so much more that goes into it. There's the feel of each yarn and the feel of each yarn with the different hooks and how they work with them. It's a science.
Well, and each of these too, they're different lengths. They feel different in the hand.
Yeah.
Like the Odysseys are heavier. I mean, they're pewter tipped, but that are nickel plated, and then they have a resin body, and these are coated in like an auto body paint, which is how you get like the shimmery.
Oh, I wondered.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then the weight of these are balanced in a way that I think works really well with the lightweight yarns. Are they pretty?
Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous.
Also, if anyone has any color suggestions for what colors you would like to see next, I mean,
I did see. Do you have Aquarius hooks?
Not yet.
Not yet, but they're going to be.
We can't stop the zodiac now. Like there's
we
can't.
No.
So we will get them eventually. So we're trying to release like 1 or 2 a year until we have everything. The candy shop hooks are actually resin, like kind of like the Streamlines are, except they're shaped like the alpha hooks. So they're smaller. So if you have a small hand like I do, these ones are really super comfortable. And then these ones are also coated in that same auto body paint. So they have like the shimmery sparkle as well.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why they're made in the same place. Aha.
And then obviously our Streamline hooks, depending on whether you have wood or resin, are the same shape. Also made by the same manufacturer. And then, our alphas are done by someone different. And they're also shorter, which, again, I find super comfortable, but I have like very small hands, very oddly small hands.
I have big man hands, so.
Mine are huge with really long.
I wish I did. Whenever I see them in photos, I'm like, oh, I was told once that I should stop using my child's hands in photos because it made people, they're like, oh, I got some comments before about like, although there's not that much yarn, they're just, a child is holding it, so it looks like it's more. And I'm like, no, that's
Hey.
I was accused of trying to like lie to people.
Oh no, that's terrible.
It's like the ball looks this big and you get it and it's this big and you're like, what happened?
I'm like, it's me. It's just me.
Wow.
Oh, but you know.
That's good to know. Now I'm going to need to go back and look at all your Instagram pictures and old ones.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you'll see it in the YouTube videos too, right? So.
Oh, that's great.
So someone commented about training their hand. It does take a while to learn how to use these. I'm not going to lie. But because they're ergonomic, your fingers, like the space between your finger and your thumb is widened, which relaxes your joints and your muscles in your wrist, which is why that's how they're ergonomic. But you'll find that it takes a bit of time to get used to the new motions. And then I actually had some soreness in my forearm when I first started using Furls because I was using my muscles in a different way.
Right.
And then once that left, now I can't use other hooks. So be warned, because then I get the cramping and I have carpal tunnel, so I can't crochet as much as I used to anyway. And I'm really afraid of the surgery, so I haven't gone yet.
Oh, wow.
So when I say like they've helped me, they've really helped me. But yeah, it takes a while to train. You're right. You have to train your muscles and whether I tried doing pencil hold too. I'm a knife gripper. Right. But sometimes that's the pencil and that helps sometimes.
That was a question I had. I know there are a lot of pencil grippers out there and I've heard that that pencil grippers have a hard time using the Furls.
I don't know. Like I do it both ways.
There's a question in the chat.
Okay.
Asking if there's any way you could possibly stamp the size on the candy shop hooks, because there's no size on it.
There's no size. So each color is its own size. We are working to get to fix that. So same thing with our Odyssey hooks, they just have a sticker at the bottom. So we're looking at different ways we can permanently put the sizing right on the hooks. Pardon me. So it'll get done. It'll get done. Yeah.
It's building. We're getting to watch the growth of the Furls company in real time. It's fun.
It really is. And it doesn't matter, like every change that we make, like it takes so much, because we're asking our manufacturers to change their processes, or we're researching like the best ways to do it, because the last thing we want is to do something and then have an issue from it.
Yeah.
So we're really we're testing and we're retesting and then we're researching, and then it's gonna take a little while. Someone's talking about where they hold the hook. Do you mean the end, like towards the front or the back?
I think,
because I choke up on my hooks.
If I can remember, I think Julie uses it more towards the back end. I'm very Neanderthal in the way I hold mine.
I choke up on mine because I like to hold my project with and like I said, I got like bitty hands. Yeah. But so I like the alphas and the candy shops for that, because they're a little bit shorter. Like the shaft isn't as long. If you like to hold towards the end and you like more length, then I would definitely choose the Streamlines.
Yeah, that's me. I like length.
I love the Streamline.
Or the Odyssey. The Odyssey is a little bit longer as well, but I find like I can't use the Streamline hooks because like the Streamline wood, they're too long for me. And I can't grip anything. So
I have man hands. So these are like just perfect. We've got another Pamela in the house.
Good morning.
Pam says, I hold my hook more like you do, Pam. Good morning, Charlene. And yet Julie says, yes, she holds it with the back end.
Yeah. So I would do
good morning, Nancy.
I would try Streamline. And we do have a money back guarantee. Like if you try it and you don't like it, you ship it back and you get your money back, or you can try a different hook, or we're also more than happy to help you find your perfect hook too. Like if you wanted to talk to anybody on the team, we can kind of walk you through the different pros and cons of each, the different sizes, the weights. I know it's hard to tell from like just a photo what the difference is.
Right.
But if
you got to feel it in your hand.
Yeah.
Or have somebody explain it. Now, how would anybody get a hold of somebody on the Furls team to ask them?
We have our contact information on the website.
Okay.
You could email us. You can reach out on social media. So I mean, the people, and the great thing is the vast majority of our team are crocheters as well. So it really helps that that the person you're going to be talking to uses the tools.
Right, without a doubt. Yeah, because I think Debbie before was asking for your phone number, and like the Furls contact information or contact would be the best way to get a hold of you, or Instagram. Like DMs on Instagram. I found that those are really, really I love DMs on Instagram.
So the best, you can email support@furlscrochet.com. You can ask for someone, like if you want to talk to someone specifically, like if you wanted to reach out to me, you can email me at pamela@furlscrochet.com. We're pretty easy to get a hold of. And then
let's see. Kathleen says, for small-handed people who use their thumbs to guide, like Ginger and me, can you make the thumb slide a bit longer? Because the longer I work, the more my thumb edges towards the hook.
We are so open to feedback, or like, I mean, we're making these for you, right? Like we definitely appreciate all the feedback and like what colors you want or designs you want or different features on the hooks. Like let us know. I promise we take this all to the team. We discuss it when we're coming up with new product lines or anything like that, or ways to adjust to make sure that there's something for everybody.
That's awesome. So you guys hear that? Put all of your suggestions in the chat. And then somebody from Furls will be going through, reading the chat, looking for ideas. Veronica says, so how do we ship them back? I love the Streamline and tried the Odyssey, and they are just too heavy.
So you just email support at Furls Crochet, just let them know, and they'll arrange it. I'm not sure the exact steps that they take. I'll be honest. That's, but I know we do. I know that someone there will be able to, walk you through exactly what to do. And we'd be happy to make sure you have the hooks that you love. The last thing we want is for you to have our hooks and have them just sit there because you can't use them.
Right. Yeah. And I've known people who've like dropped their hooks and for some reason or another, like the tip fell off or, it cracked. And they had no problems replacing them.
I mean, yeah, well, like
your customer service is amazing.
So we have to, like things like this, like if you look at how skinny that wood is, it's like a stick, right? Like, so if it falls the right way or the wrong way, I guess.
Wrong way.
Like things are going to happen. So we definitely I'm very, very careful. That's why I like this little case that I have. I just got this off Amazon. It's actually a pen case.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, it's so full I can't close it at the moment.
Right. That's a great
that it has a little slot. So it's made for 3 pens or markers, but they fit the Furls hooks great. Or like we have, this is my favorite. This is our clutch. We're it's empty right now because I'm using it for something else, but your hooks slide right in.
The crocheter's toolkit.
Right.
I love it.
Yeah, so I'm a lot more careful with these ones just because, I mean, they're made of materials that, like, they're not silicone, right? Like, you can't just...
they're not meant to be a hammer.
Yeah. I mean, so I have little kids. There's been a fair share of broken hooks here, too. So that's why I now store them in these. I was like, okay, I guess, like, just keeping them on the table is not working for me.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Inga asks if you ship to Belgium.
Yes, we ship worldwide. So we have a UK warehouse for anyone who's in the UK, and then we have the US warehouse for the rest of the world.
Yep. Oh, Debbie said the quality control needs some upgrade. I bought an electronic caliper to measure sizes because the standard crochet hook measure is bogus for Furls.
We noted we did have some hooks that were again, like when they are handmade, and so we have been made sure that our manufacturers also are using the same standards for measurement that we are. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like we're not in the warehouses with them making them, but we've definitely been standardizing where on the hook it needs to be measured, how to hold the digital calipers, because we do recommend the digital calipers for sure. So Debbie, there are things that are happening right now actually that everyone in the world's going to know about in about a month or so. That
you measure to see what size it is.
Oh, that's exciting.
Where do you measure? Yeah, here I can show you. Okay. So you're going to take digital. Oh, okay. I can't get in. So you're going to take your digital calipers, and because these are made differently. Like remember we were talking about the shape of the head, like the boy versus the Bates. And so we can't use the ones with the hole. Like, there's some tools that have a hole that you put it through.
Right.
Those aren't going to work because the head shape is wrong and it's going to skew the result.
Right.
So a digital caliper, though, you are going to measure right under where the throat stops the taper. And then you're going to measure sideways like this, not above.
Yep.
And then it should be the same size all the way around. Within, we have, well, with anything that's handmade and not made in a machine, there's a certain variance that's allowed.
Mhm.
So if you got a hook that is not the size that it's supposed to be, we will replace it.
That is awesome. That is awesome to know. Oh,
Yeah.
Donnie says, can you get a warehouse in Canada? Shipping is crazy here, please.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yes. So we are working on a Canadian warehouse.
Oh, that'd be exciting.
That is good news to everyone.
COVID kind of put a little damper on the plans, like on the timeline, that because it should have already been here. So obviously we're waiting. We also are working with all of our manufacturers. We obviously need to up production levels in order to have everything. We can't, there's the struggle with even just the one warehouse, and then we have the UK warehouse. We want Odysseys in the UK like yesterday. So we're working at that. So then this would give us another warehouse that we have to fill with product as well. I offered my basement several times. No takers yet. I mean, like, come on. Just makes sense to me.
A house full of furls.
That's funny.
Wow.
I mean, there's worse things, right? But don't worry. We are working so hard at that. Like, we have so much on the go right now, and this is why the team had to grow, because we listen to our customers. We really truly do. We make these hooks for you. And so, like, all of our products are made for you. So we're working on the feedback we've gotten. We are working to make sure we keep bringing new colors. We are working to make sure we bring new product lines that are not yet part of Furls.
And that will make, when you have the warehouse in Canada, that'll make the price for Canadian buyers like substantially less.
Oh, yeah.
The shipping to Canada is, my fellow Canadians know, like, even shipping within Canada doesn't make sense. And so if we can at least, take that away, the customs, the duties, take care of all of that, it's going to make such a big difference up here for sure. For sure.
Like,
I have a question about Crochet Foundry.
Sure.
So this is the first issue that I've gotten. Do you have the same designers each time, or does it change?
It changes. There's a few that are always the same. But
you.
Yes. There's a few of us. Myself, Brianna from Brianna K Designs, and Lorene from Creation Crochet. Yeah. And then Michelle Moore's been in most of them as well. And so from MJ's Off the Hook, or Century Box Designs, she does both of those. So we've been in either all or most of the issues. And then we bring in guest designers, and then there's a little bit of variety, and it's been so much fun. It's been so much fun getting to know different women and designers and see what they've come up with.
And it's so, I love your size inclusivity on all of the patterns, because it's just, I think we've already talked about this. Everybody is not a 6 foot tall supermodel. Everybody is different.
Something that was really important to us was to make sure that even the models in the magazine are representative of different sizes. So we always have a size small model, a large model, and then a 2X model in our magazine, so that you can actually see what these things look like on different body shapes and body types. And that's not going to change either.
Have you ever had a male designer?
We haven't yet. We do. I mean, there's open calls all the time for pattern submissions.
How do I find out about that?
Follow us on Instagram, Crochet Foundry Magazine on Instagram, and you will see submission calls. You can also go to crochetfoundry.com.
Okay.
Scroll to the bottom of the homepage, and you will see there's a button. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but you can be added to our call list. So anytime there's a new call for designs, the next one will be for the spring 2022 issue. You'll get an email letting you know that we're ready for your submission. We're going to let you know what the theme of the magazine is. We're going to let you know what kinds of things we're looking for. We always do a mood board on Pinterest, so you can visually get an idea of what we're looking for. we are going to start. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you this. So, I mean, we are expanding what we're doing. So we were always just 7 garments.
Yep.
In the last issue, we included a little accessory. We have that pineapple wrap. We're going to start doing more accessories. We're going to do some home decor.
That's exciting.
Yeah. So we will always have a minimum of 7 garments. Awesome. In the size range, extra small to 5X. We're always going to include customization tips or how to style your makes that you have created. Like that's not going to change.
The customization in the back is golden. Like didn't even care when I got the subscription, and I was like, this is amazing.
Oh, that's so fantastic. This is kind of like just, I know I didn't talk to you guys about this, but can we do a giveaway maybe? Like would someone like the summer issue maybe we could give away?
Oh my gosh. Yes, without a doubt.
Okay, so let's give away a summer issue. And maybe we can do like a $50 gift certificate to Furls. How do I do 2 giveaways?
Wow, that's amazing. Now, oh my gosh. Did you guys all hear that? Everybody in the chat. So now how would they enter this?
I mean, if they want, I guess we can. I've done ones before where we did like a word where you just type in the word and then we can go back after the replays are done and then just like randomly choose it so that way the people watching the replays can enter as well.
We'll do a random comment picker. You have to comment. What are we commenting?
How about
what do you something?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Horribleness.
Well, our summer issue's theme is sweet treats, so maybe they can comment sweet treats.
Okay. All right.
That's perfect.
How about
that is perfect.
Next Wednesday's live, we'll draw the winner.
Okay.
Does that sound okay to you, Pam?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so you're going to comment sweet treats down below once this goes not live anymore. So the regular comments so we can pick it next Wednesday.
Okay.
We'll explain all that on our social medias and stuff so people know what's going on.
Yeah.
Right. I guess I should have planned this a little bit, but I just...
That's so exciting. Well, thank you, Pam.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
Wow.
Oh, the chat just exploded.
Everybody's going crazy now.
At sweet treats when we're not live on the regular video comments.
Right.
On the live stream so that we can use the comment picker because I can't use a random comment picker on a live stream comment. It doesn't work like that.
Right. Yeah, and I still need to figure that out some more, but I'll figure it out.
It's fine.
Well,
I love it.
Yeah, no problem. I do have to leave shortly just to, go to work and do the thing so that I can pass along all your wonderful comments.
Right. We can't just sit here and talk about crochet and coffee all day. Some people have to work.
I would love to, though.
Yeah. Without a doubt. So what's the next thing we can look for you that you are designing?
Yep.
That's a really good question.
Oh, boy.
There's so much stuff just like randomly piled around me.
I hear ya.
I've been working just a lot on updating older patterns right now in like new yarns and getting them on the blog and doing that. I'm working on I just shipped out my fall design for Crochet Foundry. I'll be working on my winter one soon. Like we work so many seasons ahead often, right? So it's think of what's coming out. The summer issue, I designed a skirt in there, and I will be releasing the children's sizes for that. Because if you're making one and your daughter's watching, is that for me, mommy? And I'm like, well, no.
I love that.
So then you have to make one. Mm-hmm.
Mommy and me skirts. Those are wonderful.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I think most of my stuff comes in children's sizes as well, because like when your little ones are watching and they're, you know, looking at you with those eyes and, oh, is that for me? Can I pick my color? And like, I guess so. Yeah. Well, now it is for you.
Now it is for you.
Yeah. So I have that. And then for Furls, yeah, we've got a couple new releases slowly trickling out over the summer. We have what is something that I want? There was something I wanted to share. Now I can't remember. There's a new hook coming this summer.
Exciting.
Some new yarny type of things. I'm trying to think of what else I can share. I don't know.
Don't give away any secrets.
There's a lot of big things happening that are going to really benefit our customers, like from a base level kind of standpoint, like with how the sites run, how the warehouses run, customer service, like all of those kind of things. We're really working hard to fix those. So it feels like there's not a lot going on as far as product releases go.
Right.
We're working so hard to make sure that our customer experience is the absolute best it can be.
That's awesome. Debbie just asked, please talk about the levels and points. I am a connoisseur and don't know what my points do for me.
Oh gosh, I'm trying to. So that's a great question, and I'm Googling it really fast. And I know that sounds terrible. I can't remember. I can't remember.
Skirt that she's talking.
Oh, that skirt is so pretty.
Oh, there's my skirt.
There's your skirt.
Liz is the model in the photo. She's actually our inventory manager.
It's so sweet.
Oh wow, I love that skirt.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you get a short skirt, but it has the lace.
Yes.
Kind of down at the bottom.
It's made top down, so you can just keep going until you get the length you want for your lace to start.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
Yeah. I design things, or I try to, as simply as possible, just so that everyone can can be successful. And it makes it easier for customization too. So that, you know, if you don't want the lace, you don't have to put the lace. If you want to put a ruffle instead, you can do that because the body of the design is there, right?
I'm 5'9" and I have super long legs, and sometimes certain crochet, if they start at the bottom and it's just not going to work for me. It's not,
because nothing turns you off more from a pattern than doing all this work on it and not even being able to wear it.
Yeah.
So the simplicity helps and makes you want to get more patterns.
Yeah. Well, and it's the way I think too. Like I don't like complicated, like, and especially when it comes to like writing the pattern. If I'm confused, then like when it comes to like the size grading and everything, then I know that it's just, there's got to be a better way to do it. So, so Debbie was asking about the levels and points. So I pulled it up.
Oh, wonderful.
I didn't give any wrong information. So we have a reward, like a loyalty program. So there are certain rewards, and depending on how much you've purchased, you could go to a next rewards level, like a lot of companies do. And so you're allowed to trade in your points for gift cards. And then depending on what level you're at, you get certain extra bonuses. Like it starts off with the enthusiast, which you collect points for gift cards. Then there's the collector after you've spent $150, where you get the same kind of thing, but you also get early access to a couple of sales a year. You'll get access to double points events, and then you get 25% off your next order. Once you've reached that level, you get 25% off your next order.
Ooh, nice.
When you're a connoisseur, which is what Debbie is asking about. So you get the points, you get the early access to certain sales, the double points events, you get 30% off your next order. And then you also get product launch sneak peeks. So usually like a day or two before something is released, I believe we started it with our Pride hooks. Our connoisseurs got a little sneaky peeky email where you kind of got to see what was coming. So that way, you know, like usually nobody knows what's coming until the day we launch it.
Right.
So our connoisseurs get to know before anybody else that we're launching a new product, so they can get, you know, ready for that.
That is so exciting. Yeah, I never understood the rewards program. So thanks, Debbie, for asking that question. And thanks for finding the answer, Pam. I love it.
And I know you have to head out shortly, Pam.
Yeah.
So thank you again for joining us here on Affordably Geeky.
Thank you for having me.
Experience. Thank you so
yes,
much.
Thank you so much.
I hope you can use the chat for feedback for Furls or Crochet Foundry.
Yeah,
absolutely. And again, like email us. We do this for you. We're going to be putting some polls up in our Facebook group, in our Fun with Furls Knit and Crochet group. So we are going to be asking specific questions to help us plan our future products. So
Ginger, are you able to put that link in the description box?
For the Facebook, yes. I will put that in afterwards. And everybody, if you haven't already followed Pam on Instagram, she's by Sincerely Pam on Instagram. She has her YouTube channel, which is linked down below. Also her website, which is linked down below. And are you on TikTok yet?
I am, but I'm not a creator on there. I just go to like watch and laugh and the dogs and the,
That wasn't a serious question.
I mean, I'm on there too much.
She just asked me to so I would make a horrible face because that's another social media platform. Sorry.
Right. I mean, like we don't have enough to keep up with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, one more quick question. Debbie says, talk about points, please. I haven't used mine.
You just did.
Well, I was just saying that because she said don't avoid this. So I wasn't.
All right.
Like how to cash in the points, I'm guessing.
Didn't you say
that's what
turn into gift cards?
You know what? I will get I don't collect the points, so I'll be honest, I haven't gone through the process, but I can definitely get you the answer. I'll ask the person who does the points program and get that answer for you.
Awesome. Thank you, Pam.
I'm just trying, I guess I can come in the chat later and reply to the comment with the answer so that everyone can see it.
Well,
or you can you can DM me, and as soon as I can, I'll put the I'll put that in the comment or the description below.
Okay, yeah, that way everyone can.
You can't jump in that later after we're not live anymore. It would be the comments down below.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah, that would work too. So you can put it in whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Pam.
All right, thank you so much for having me. This was a great way to start a Wednesday, I gotta say.
Yes, this was so much fun. Thank you.
So nobody head out because we're still going to be here for another half an hour.
Yeah, I'm just leaving because I have to get to work.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Go have a wonderful day of work at Furls and Crochet Foundry.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Wow, she is super duper nice too.
And I thought it was very interesting because I honestly I don't know as much about Furls as you do. So it's nice to see the tips of like if you have bigger hands, like which hooks are better and it's nice to see them side by side because I feel like a lot of the marketing is obviously like this hook and then this hook and then this hook. It's not side by side comparison.
Yeah,
that was nice.
Yeah, very nice. Julie says, super nice to meet you, Pam. And Pam.
Pan? Oh. Julie.
Love this. Yay.
So for the very generous giveaway after we're done here live, so after 10 o'clock, go and comment down below on the regular the chat, sweet treats.
Sweet treats. And then we should, when the video's back on, then I should be able, or when it, you know how it usually takes sometimes 24 hours to completely load onto YouTube, I can go through next Wednesday with a random comment picker.
Yeah, we're gonna
pick all of it. What's that?
We'll do that live on Next Wednesday.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And we'll just post about that when it's live. So we'll repost the video on our Facebooks and on Instagram and stuff that it's up. So nobody will miss out.
Okay.
Right.
It sounds good to me.
I wore
I love it. I love it. I was going to say something about that, but then I totally got lost in Furls land.
It's fine.
And my head was all furls. I had to pull out my Furls hooks and play with them too.
I know, as I'm here over crocheting with not a Furls hook. Sorry, folks. This is an Amazon cheapie. Sorry. But whatever. It's fine.
That is okay. Winner picked on live next Wednesday. Yes.
Right.
So,
okay. So let's talk really quick about, well, actually, hold on. Pause the phone. I have a brief announcement. Folks, I have 2 luxury mystery yarn grab bags still available. How is that even possible? I have a fine weight bag, so 1 and 2 weight, and I have a 3 and 4 weight bag available. So if you are interested in that, please comment down below. And they are $40 plus shipping. I don't know how there are still 2 available. All the rest are going on their sweet way to their new yarding home.
I don't know how there are still 2 available either.
And I only had 1 fine weight bag. That was it. That's the only one I've had. So
wow.
Yeah. Let me know. On my Facebook group saying that they're available. So you can also comment there if you want to think about it. No pressure. So what are we doing on Saturday?
On Saturday, we are talking about like traveling.
No.
I forgot.
We're talking about the return of yarn crawls.
Oh, yarn crawls.
Up, and how to find those near you and what kind of involved in that. Since now people can start, living life.
I know. Oh, I love this. Carol asked me, Ginger, do you need any masks? Oh, I counted them last night, and I'm going to be making a video. Okay, I don't know the exact number of masks, but I do have like $600 worth of masks. Over $600.
To, like I said, donate those.
Yeah, well, my dad and my son are taking a couple of bags to Germany. And yeah, because some of those were like $19 bags that had like 10 in them.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Craziness.
Yeah, but you did have a really good video. She was scored with 10 $5 grab bags from Michaels, and if you need a laugh, you got to go watch that one. Seriously, it's a good one.
Thank you. It was crazy, and it was so. I mean, seriously, I don't think I convey the sadness enough in my video, how sad I was that I didn't find any grab bags until I did.
Charlene Mendoza, I have been trying to contact you. Are you on Facebook or Instagram?
Oh, Lizzie asks, or do a giveaway with the masks.
Nah. I think you'd be better serviced in the long run with my idea, personally.
Oh, yeah.
Personally.
Yeah, I think definitely I can find people to give those to. There's a bunch of like child size ones too. So I was going to go see if any daycares need them.
That's a good idea.
Charlene says Facebook.
Okay.
Oh, Lizzie says she felt my sadness.
Sorry. Charlene, are you in my Affordably Crafty group? Do you have a different name on Facebook? Because I did look for you there.
Kim, I'm going to go run and get a cup of coffee real quick. And everybody in the chat, I'm going to be gone just a second.
Okay. Minute.
Julie, I was cringing at your grab bags. I'm so cheap. I was like, puzzles, paper mache.
No. Okay, Charlene, just go and request to join my group, and that way I can find your name, or just direct message me on Facebook and we can sort it out, okay? $700 worth of items. That's awesome, Carol. Amazing. Good job. I went to my Michaels yesterday, and the grab bags were gonzo because none of those limited edition yarns were out, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I worked yesterday, so that didn't work out for me. However, I did go to Joann's and found 6 new yarns. That video will be going up today. I can't wait to share with you guys. That's 6 new yarns beyond the other 3 videos I put up. So I'm super excited. Okay, Charlene. Again, no stress. Yeah, so that is amazing. And I am going to be this week putting together the I Love Blue Hats flat rate boxes. And I will be going live with those next week. I just have to figure out when I can go live. I'm not going live on top of someone else. Oh, bummer. Yes, Ellen. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, Deneen, right? You can stop spamming my Joann's messages with meow faces. Not that you're spamming. I'm just making a joke. Right? Let's see. And then next week on Wednesday here on Ginger's channel, we are going to be having the Loopy Lamb as our featured maker. And when Ginger sidles on back over here, I'll let her talk about the Loopy Lamb. Let me look at my calendar here to see what else we have coming up. And then on the 17th, so that's 2 Saturdays from next Saturday, we are going to be having Deb from Ditmer Knittery featured. And she's going to be talking all about her latest project, which is felted bags and hashtag how it felt. Or how I felt.
How I felt like emotionally, or how I felt literally?
The bag, I think.
How I felt.
Yeah. I haven't seen Bev here. Let's see. I went to Joann's for yarn and came out with a cricket.
Nice. Is that how it goes? You walk in for something and walk out with like 50 skeins of yarn or a cricket.
So Lori, the managers at Michael's are not allowed to tell you that they do that stuff. That's from corporate. So they're not allowed to tell you that yarns go more than 70% off. They're not allowed to sign that. They're not allowed to tell you they have grab bags. They're not allowed to tell you when they have grab bags. That's straight from corporate. So that's just a load of baloney. Don't believe that person. Baloney.
Bologna.
What is my address to Facebook? So my Facebook is Kim Richard. That's me.
Julie says she does yarn felting. It's the process of Thank you, Julie.
My group name is Affordably Crafty. I know I'm so just it's pretty much the same across all platforms with my name, except on Instagram there's an underscore in between the 2 words. Keeping it easy.
But if you type in Affordably Crafty, you still find you.
Correct. It's me.
It's you. Oh my gosh. This is my 3rd cup of coffee. I don't get to enjoy my coffee till like the 3rd cup because the first 2 are strictly survival.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's so true.
I'm over here trying to figure out how to work this Rulana cardigan thing I'm making in one piece, and it's coming out pretty good. I've never done that before.
Oh. Interesting.
Right now.
So what did you guys talk about when I was gone? So I don't overdo this.
Hold on, I pulled out my calendar. So I mentioned the thing on Saturday.
Right.
And then also I said we were going to have the Loopy Lamb next Wednesday. And then I said, you're going to touch base on that. And then I talked about Bev. Yeah, so if you want to just say a few things, what's a Loopy Lamb? What's she all about? Just in
Loopy Lamb has lots of amigurumi stuff. Amazing amigurumi. Her name is Ashley Parker, and she is on. I met her on Instagram.
Yeah.
She also designs things other than amigurumi. She also, but her cutest, she makes a lot of the faux fur type amigurumi that look just like little stuffed animals. Are they are so cute.
Oh, I got some Happy Mail.
And then what else? She has a YouTube channel. She does book reviews, yarn reviews, tutorials. She's just really awesome. If you guys haven't subscribed to her, get a chance to watch some of her things or look at some of her pictures on Instagram before the live next week, you definitely would love it. You got some gopher faux. Nice.
Sent to me.
Who sent that to you?
Oh, monkeys. I knew you were going to ask that. Save the label. Where did I put it?
Oh. Lizzie said, Ginger, I went to Hobby Lobby on Monday and found some yarn bee for the love in red color. Love that. Want to use it as trim for Christmas cardigan. Oh. That would be, I thought exactly the same thing when I saw it. Kathleen says, already signed to Ginger's YouTube, but just signed up for Kim's YouTube and Facebook. Awesome.
Yay.
Awesome, Kathleen. Lori, I thought she did possibly wink at me when she said that. Oh. What was it?
Warning, there's possibly some heavy yarn enabling going on in my group.
Oh.
Like that's pretty much what happens.
Yeah, yarn enabling. Oh, I think Pam would fit in totally good talking to us all the time about yarn enabling. She would probably get much more too if she talked to us more. That's like so soft.
So I was going to use that Premier Berber to make something from the Loopy Lamb, but now
that's what she uses, the faux fur yarns.
I know, but I have Berber, so I was going to use that.
Oh, that would be cute too.
Now I think I'm going to need to use these 6 skeins to make something.
Yes. Yes, you must. Pam says my Michaels were sold out of their grab bags.
That was my Michaels too, unfortunately. Although I haven't gone to any others, but yeah, whatever. I think I have, to be honest with you, as much as I'm a deal hound, I have never gotten a grab bag from Michaels.
Wow.
Timing right. And it's probably because I work during the day and they go out in the morning. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, you know what they said when I asked about the grab bags? Because there was a big bin of bags sitting by the checkout.
Yep.
And I went over there and I was like, are these grab bags? And the cashier was like, I don't know. They've been sitting there all day. I don't know what those are. And this was like 4 p.m.
No, that's just because somebody was being lazy at work. If they were,
I'm glad.
Find them, they wouldn't have been there that long.
Oh, I totaled up what all the yarn is. I'm going to be making a video for it later, but it's like $400 and something worth of yarn that I got. Like $450, something like that.
Crafts or whoever getting those crafts things, seriously.
And the total was over $1,400, almost $1,500 worth of stuff in the grab bags.
What are you going to do with the puzzles?
I don't know yet. I don't know about the puzzles.
I think you should donate them to like a senior center or something like that.
Yeah, they love to do those. I actually went to several senior centers with my students when I was job coaching. And great. Now I know what I'm going to do with all my puzzles.
And a write-off. Enjoy that write-off.
Laura says, Ginger, did you get any more than 2 balls of yarn in each grab bag? Is that about the average per bag? I got in between 4 and 6 a grab bag.
Go watch the video. It's funny. Plus, also see that Ginger cannot count to the number 10.
Oh, yeah. But I did fix that later.
I was like, no. It's fine. You were so excited that you just forgot how to count.
I was this close to losing my mind.
Mhm. And then also, when you were going, I was talking about the new yarns at Joann's that I am putting up today, 6 new yarns, and how I was like, oh my God, all the yarn pyramids.
So exciting. Yeah. Oh yeah. You sent me pictures.
I did. Did you look at them?
Yes, I did. I love them. My Joann's is so cruddy. They probably will not have the new yarns again. They never it's like they never have the new good yarns. It stresses me out.
They don't have the limited edition yarns? They do, because you've had them at your store.
Which ones?
Oh no, I'm thinking Michael's. I'm sorry. I just got confused.
Yeah. No, like I didn't find the graphite and the other ones. Graphic, yeah, whatever. And I didn't find it until I went to one in a different town.
Right, the one I told you that's like the store I go to.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Go to that store and film.
Yeah. So, and it's like it's very similar to the one that I bought out of Hobby Lobby of all the clearance. The graphic, like the Blended Bliss.
No, it's not the same.
It feels like it to me.
But the colors are way more vibrant, and it's like,
yeah, the colors are different, but as far as the
feel, but the colors are not at all like.
Right. No, the colors are very different. They're very graphic. I
know. And when I went back to the Joann's yesterday, all that the Lion brand, the recycled acrylic that I did a video on, the worsted weight was almost completely sold out. There was only like 3 skeins left of it, which is crazy because they had a whole like humongous display of it.
Wow.
But I said that was going to happen as soon as I felt it because it was so soft. I was like, this is going to go. There's no way. Because it wasn't on sale that week either, so people could use the coupon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, Pamela. Bye, Pamela.
Bye, Pamela.
Going to work on a tutorial. Yes, it was. Thanks for coming.
Oh, Mary Thompson says veterans hospitals like puzzles also.
Oh. That makes sense. We have a VA hospital in is it Leavenworth? I think that's where it is. And the one in Topeka too.
Oh yeah.
Carol says, I really inspected my grab bags before I picked them up. I checked every single bag in the bin. I did the same thing, Carol, and there were 2 that didn't have yarn in them, so I didn't get them.
Wait, I wrote that down. Hey, how far is Wichita from you?
3 hours. I was just in Wichita yesterday.
Do you ever talk to Ashley from Heart Hook Home?
I see her on Instagram.
So she's from Wichita.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was just looking at the descriptions of the people that have the patterns and the designers in Crochet Foundry, and she's one of them.
Really?
Yeah. And hold on. Get on this Kansas connection because, quote unquote, ready for this one? I have a truly enormous amounts of yarn, and I listen to audiobooks while crocheting.
Wow, that's cool.
Come on, Ginge. Use the Kansas connection.
Very awesome. Oh, Natalie says going to start from the beginning. Oh, Natalie. Then you'll see the evolution of a giveaway. Maureen says, Pam, you have given me a new quest to buy every size of my favorite colors. I guess a girl can't have too many furls, right? Right?
Did you see Evelyn's newest video?
I have not.
I watched it.
Is it on her newest on YouTube?
Both. She put it on Instagram and YouTube.
Okay. Yeah, I need to catch up.
So it's a complete like review, evaluation, comparison of Furls and her pink sheep hooks. It's very interesting.
Oh, really?
Very interesting. I was like, oh wow, this is very like, here's scientific numbers, and yeah, it was
neat.
Very interesting.
I'll have to go watch it. And everybody, that's a tip for you to head over to Evelyn's and watch hers.
That's
You
pink.
want to see some pink sheep and furls comparisons. Good morning, Samantha.
That's awesome. So yeah, so later on today, I'm going to start looking at the loopy lamb designs and post
Mhm.
on our Facebooks.
Mhm.
A choice on what I'm going to be using that jumbo yarn to make. It's going to be some kind of huggable amigurumi, probably.
Oh my gosh, she has so many. I like Die of Cuteness every time I see Cuteness Overload. She makes something new, like she adds
Morning,
little
Samantha.
seals
Oh,
and penguins, everything, every animal.
Overwhelmed with the Christmas in July Fairies assistant position. Thanks for your help. I still have to put my video up on Slacker.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do the Christmas in July fairies this year just because I'm time crunched.
No pressure, Ginger. I'm not saying that because that's not what I meant.
Oh, hey, Gia.
Oh, Debbie YouTube is Pink Sheep Designs.
Mm-hmm.
I had Evelyn on a couple weeks ago on Affordably Geeky. You may have gotten in over your head with the hook decorating, Lori says. How are you guys doing? Who else is doing the DIY hook challenge?
I am, and I've gotten my markers. I've crocheted with my hook.
Hey,
but I have
at the Dollar Tree yesterday.
What?
Fine tip Sharpies in a bunch of different colors.
That's what I got.
Oh,
that's what I got at Dollar Tree. I got those.
Oh, good. I was like, oh my God, Ginger. Oh, Gia says there's still lots of time to join the Christmas in July fairies if you would like to. That's awesome. Thank you, Gia.
Well, we're probably going to be closing up in a couple of minutes.
We are. Hey, what's going on Affordably? I'm sorry. That's me. What's going on Yarn Geek?
Yarn Geek. Let's see. Gosh, what is today? Wednesday. I really need my planner over here. I'm going to make a video or two. I've got a live on Friday to do the weekend preview. Yeah. On Saturday, now for the next 2 Saturdays, yarn hookers are on vacation. And we're going to come back for season 2 in 2 weeks. But in the same time slot this upcoming week,
yep,
I am going to be doing a live with Amber from Amber Bliss This from Instagram. She does a lot of crochet jewelry, and she makes some really cute skirts. She does mom and daughter skirts.
That's so cool.
Yeah, but she really specializes in earrings.
That's cool.
Jewelry. And she just came out with a new bag pattern that is going to be, I believe, in Mary Maxim. Super cute. Yeah.
Good for her. That's awesome.
I think that's it.
That's it. Okay.
And the giveaway for next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. So comment down below sweet treats if you would like to be entered in the giveaway for a summer Crochet Foundry magazine freebie and also a $50 Furls gift card. Holy monkeys. So if I comment down below on our own video, can I enter?
I think so. Can I enter?
If I can enter, you can enter.
I think so.
We'll draw the winner live, so there's no cheating going on.
Yeah, we'll draw the winner live.
Comment down.
Probably won't do it. Maybe. I don't know.
That would be my first Furls. I don't know.
You don't have a Furls yet?
Negative. Don't own a Furls.
Good Lord.
Sorry.
I still haven't mailed you your birthday box.
It's okay.
But I'm going to.
No, you got yours 2 weeks late.
That's okay. Oh.
I need to send you yours this week too, and we'll just do yarn swap one weekend.
Nice. But it's not. But then I'd have to send another one because a yarn swap's not the same as a birthday box.
Whatever. I'm sending you a box of yarn, so it's fine. We can just open it.
Okay.
Or not. But I think that would be fun.
Yeah, I will open it if I get it.
box that I'm making for Bev that I have to send out this week so she can open a box of wool live on her live that she's going to
Nice.
17th. That'll be fun.
Ooh, that will be fun. I'm excited for that. Okay, guys, it is time to go.
It is. And we'll see you next Saturday here on Affordably Geeky.
Affordably Geeky.
Creative several days. I can't say we're not doing that anymore.
What are we not doing?
I can't say have a creative week because now we have 2 lives a week. So I'll have a creative several days.
Have a creative, half a week.
Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks for joining in.
Bye.